Hey, Mud Squad! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's make sure the notification went out, the sound is working, and then I'll get into what we're doing today. Yep, sound's working, notification went out. So today I am putting release papers, at least 3 rows of release papers down. I do have this is my canvas for Ticket to Ride and Destination Cuisine. And it's also my canvas for Year of the Horse. I do have some Ticket to Ride release papers coming, bigger sheets and all, but I will switch them out when I get them. And so I'm putting that down, and this canvas is like 93 by 70, so I knew I'd cut the light pad off, but oh well. So I'm still trying to figure out navigating it and to work on it on my desk. I may have to work on this one flat on the desk instead of using the easel. I don't know yet, but it works. If it's a little bit better if I use my easel though. So I hope everybody is having a good New Year's Day, and I hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. I am tired. I stayed up to watch Ditsy's live last night, and I think her live ended around 3 or 4 o'clock my time. I think it's closer to 4 this morning, and I was probably up for another 2 hours. And then I was right back up at about 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. So I'm running on fumes right now. But that's okay. So like I say, this is for Ticket to Ride and You're the Horse. Oh, why does that one line up right? Okay, I think that release paper is not the same size as everybody else. Hey Sandy, how are you? Happy New Year. This will be so much easier when my bigger sheets come from Crashly. I actually ordered the I think they call it their sample pack. It's a mixture of sizes. Alright, so I'm gonna put this down so I can cut my. Actually, I actually need to go lower with that. That's good. I'm pretty good too. I'm tired. I'm still sleepy from last night, but that's okay. So I have to be even that I'm cutting now, because this is just for taking this off out of my way. I just need to stay consistent with cutting it straight across. Oh, but anywho, so this is one of 2 canvases I'm working on for 2025, and this one has a lot of firsts for me. It's my very first Chuck Penston. It's the only Chuck. Well, no, I can't say that. It's my second Chuck Pen. I own 2 Chuck Pensons because I own Apex of Fate from Diamond Art Club on Amazon. But it's my first Chuck Penston. It's my first canvas and events of the year, and it's also the biggest canvas I have done to date. This canvas is 93 by 70. So this is how I put my release papers down now. I usually only put 2 lines, but where this one is so big, I put 3 instead. So now I had to cut some release paper for the ones on the end. So they didn't quite fit all the way. But I think when I get my my paper, I want a gift code to Crashly, and I had earned some PayPal cash, so I was able to place my order for that. And I got the year of the horse. Year of. I know. I didn't get the year of. I still gotta get that one. Which actually I may do that here in a little bit. I think I have enough to order that one. I got the Ticket to Ride, and I got the. I got the chocolate shop Ticket to Ride one. And then I also got Blinging in the New Year. So now I'm gonna remove my little thingies here. Because I noticed if I put this on my easel, I have no room to put my drills storage boxes on here. So I'll roll that right to there, and then I need to get that straight. All right, now put it down that way so I can see to put my clip on there. Okay. All right, where'd the other one go? Oh, I was gonna say, I know I had another one. So this will be ready to work on here in a few. I'm live. What do you need? Hello? Oh, I thought she was behind me. I thought I heard Mom, but I guess not. Okay, so that's ready to start working on. So for right now, I'm just going to lay that one off to the side. And I want to go ahead and this one here is Woodsy Witch. It's a 40 by 50. This is from Diamond Art Emporium when Kristen Block was with Diamond Art Emporium. This is a Kristen Block artwork. The first for this one is, this is my first canvas with more than 65 colors. This little 40 by 50 has 90 colors. I'm doing this one for blinging in the new year. And Mia, with KF, I think it's with KFS, but Mia is doing Wizards and Witches. And so I'm doing it for that as well. And I've actually added bling to this canvas. So the pumpkin's face, and I don't know why my camera wants to freeze a little bit. The pumpkin's face right here, the eyes, mouth, and the nose. There's a little section here, here, and here. I'm adding glow in the dark. And then I'm blinging her eyes out with what did I choose? It's in my book. Where's my book? Okay, here it is. This is my logbook with my whips that are being worked on. And get out of my book, spider. Ooh, there was a spider in there. Ooh. Anyway, get out of here, spider. I have not added bling yet in my Chuck Penson, but I may. I don't know yet. But here's Woodsy Witch. So I am adding okay, I'm adding AB glow for all the areas that I want to look like it's glowing in the dark. In her eyes, I'm doing Sparkler Originals, or I know, yeah, Sparkler Originals and Sparkler Emerald. And then in her hat, and in her, I'm adding, I'm not adding in her eyes because she does have that color, but I'm adding AB 310. So I'm replacing the 310 in her with AB 310 because there's not a whole lot of 310. So I'm actually happy with that. Because if you know about the 310, me and 310. So actually, I'm not going to use these. I'm going to just use this. So I need to pull her piece down. And like I say, I have my blinging in the New Year's coming. Canvas is coming as well. And that, I hate, oh, there we go. I hate these thin. That's the only issue I have with this canvas is that the plastic sheet on it is so thin. Do what? I was looking to see if I still had some of the ham I cut aside. No, we don't. Why do you need ham? Didn't know if you wanted that for today. Mom, you were making a meatloaf. Oh, that's right. Amy, she went out and bought a ham. I'm hammed out. We ate so much ham at Christmas. That's true. We got the turkey burgers in the refrigerator, and then no. And then I tell you, it's in the one refrigerator. The black eyed peas are in the door of the other one, and then I think you said you were going to do mashed potatoes because we took. Whoa, back up. I'm live, so don't come through the screen. I know you're gonna make the meatloaf, and then we had the black eyed peas as the vegetable in the one refrigerator, and then you said you were gonna make mashed potatoes instead of mashed peas. What are you talking about? We had black eyed peas in a bag in there that we cooked for dinner tonight. The other bag's in the freezer. Why? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I was helping Mom do something really quick. But I'm back, I think. But anywho, so, all right, so I need to put I think I'll just do 2 rows. This one's not a huge painting. I'm just going to go ahead and divide this out into 2 rows. So like I was saying, the only problem I have with this canvas is the plastic cover sheet on the top. It's my only issue with this canvas. And this is my first I need to, so I can see what I'm doing. This is my very first ever very confetti heavy canvas. Do what, Mom? Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Oh, I didn't know what you were saying. I was talking about how this canvas has 90 colors, which that's a first for me. So, both of these canvases, I have a lot of firsts. They're my first canvases of the new year. This one, my very first canvas over 65 colors. Yeah, because I think I'm just going to say over 65 because I believe A King's Path and Mother Earth were around, I think they were close to 70 colors. It's also my very first Diamond Art Emporium canvas as well. This one is, the other one is my very first Chuck Penson. It's my very first canvas, huge canvas. See, I don't like the plastic. It just, yeah. I take it off of all my canvases when I'm finished. Now, some of my canvases, the plastic, I leave it on because I only section them out into 2 to 3 rows of release papers, and then I take it off as I go. Or in the case of oh my God, I'm blanking. Easter egg hunters. I actually, that canvas had the perforated cover sheet, so I just worked on that and tore them as I went. So let's see. Probably, yeah. I think I'm going to trim that. And then that way I can just put that on the next section. And there we go. Yes. Did you get your bread for it? Not yet. Oh, okay. Put that in the freezer? No. You just have to take some out of what's on the counter in the kitchen. Mom's making meatloaf for today. I'm so happy. It's like one of my favorite foods. Okay, so that works. But yeah, so that's how I've always done, my larger canvases. you know. And like I say, a large canvas, I'll start at the top right, top left, and work to the, you know, top left to down, left to right. I know some people work right to left, and you would think me being right-handed, that's how I would work, but for some reason, my brain wants to work left to right, and anything bigger than a 30 by 4, a 40 by 4, anything bigger, 40 by 40 or bigger, I go top to bottom, left to right. Any like a 30 by 30 or smaller, I go from the bottom left to the right and up, you know. So, but everybody works differently, you know. So everybody has their what works for them. I can rearrange these when I need to. You know, everybody has what works for them. So no, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, Sandy. So no, I've never had an issue. I just couldn't grab. I couldn't find one of my other ones that I use. And there it is. Now I find it. I usually have these, which are like I gotta figure out where the camera is. You know, it's like a pin with a. I have ceramic blades, and then I have steel blades for it. So I actually have replacement blades here. But I just couldn't find it earlier. Because that's what I usually like using, so. But yeah, I've never actually had anything, but I don't put a lot of pressure when I do it. I put just enough that I know what I'm doing, where I'm cutting. Oh, I can move that over a little bit. What's that? Wait a minute, it's not fitting away anymore. Do what, Mom? Not sure if I'm gonna need more of both of these eggs. Well, we got a whole nother tray of eggs, so. No, I mean, if I'm gonna need more than 2. Yeah, you never know. If I'm gonna need 2. Yeah. This meat has been pulverized pretty good. You know how it gets that sticky. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's why I put extra bread in it. Okay, so that's done. So now I can just push that back up, and what I'll do is I'll take my roller and cut it across. Yeah, I this one I actually won from Tima. It's got a cute little bear on it. But normally I use my pin one. So I guess because I get I can get the precision I need and all. And if you wanted to do it wouldn't have. Pull that way just. See, I knew I thought I'd do that. I actually have a bunch of them. I think I have like 3 or 4, maybe 5. I like them. And you know, I don't know why it does that, Sandy. I have not found the feature at all in my phone. but I've noticed that it will autofocus. But I can't find a setting for it in the phone. So I'm still trying to figure that out. So, okay, so this one is ready. Oh, and thank you so much for your card, Sandy. I actually got that in the mail the other day. Thank you so much. I love my treasure chest. All right, so this one is I think I'm going to start working on my Czech pencil first today. But I think I'm going to need to lay that flat out on the desk. And the only reason I say that is because where it's so big. No, that's for Chuck. But this one's ready for me to work on later, or I may work on this one in Thursday's live. I may swap them in and out. There we go. All right, so let's bring Chuck back over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on it this way. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to fit the drills on my table unless I do. So, no, I thought so. Which was on top? Yep. All right. So we'll take them out here. See, I've rearranged my desk a little bit too, so it's easier to get to my putties and putty and all of that. All right, so that's done. I need you guys right now, so you can go over there. I don't need my cover miner, that's right. I just need my tray. And my pin. Should be okay. I need to adjust this one. I thought I probably would have to. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. I know some other people that sent cards that they didn't get here till, late, but it's not when you get it's not when it's delivered, it's the thought that counts. See, now this is the OCD in me. Happy to have. There we go. So, let's see here. Move that up some. I guess I could bring this down some. See, I don't understand why that camera does that, so. But I'll be working this section right here. Anyway, let's see. So, I'm not going to start off with ABs. Let's see. There's no 3. There's no 3. There's not. Oh, there's some 310 in here, but it's not a lot of 310. Not what I'm used to. What is K? Number 36. Yeah, that's the only problem about when you're mixing it up is that part. So, oh, I also forgot to tell you guys, this is a square. So, oh yeah, we got chicken bouillon out there somewhere. The paste form. All right, so let me get things straight here. So what is everybody else working on? For what events are we doing? Like I say, I'm doing Ticket to Ride, Blinging in the New Year, Year of the Cat with Mia and her Witches and Wizards. I just don't have my cat canvas up yet. Hold on a minute, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, I officially had my first whip of 2026. So, I've laid 6, 8, laid 8 drills. So it's officially a whip. So yeah, so this is my first official whip of 2026. And I've set a couple goals already for 2026. And one of them is to have all my whips done. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's no problem. Um Yep. So this is my first whip. My goals are to yeah. My goals are to have all my whips done by the end of the year, just like every year. That's a goal I continuously set every year for the last 2 years. Um, and so that is one of my goals. My other goal is to not I'm only going to do events I feel welcome in the group, events that make me happy, events I don't have to jump through a million hoops for. Um, and I'll be right back in a minute. All right, Mama. Stick it inside the. Well, the oven's ready to go. All it needs to do is be plugged in, I think, and the timer turned on. Well, I didn't put no water down around it or anything. Well, that's up to you. If you figured it's probably got enough fat in it. Yeah, and your aluminum foil should be there too. Yeah, I know. And then I also have set a goal of trying not to stress myself out. And what I mean by stress, worrying about getting stuff done. This especially with this canvas because it's so large and it being my first ever, huge canvas. But I'm, trying not to stress it much, but I know that that's inevitable. It's going to happen. It always happens. That I stress out over something. So I'm going to try not to get burnt out this year. Because I did have a few burnout months last year where I weren't totally burnt out. But I was at the point of almost being burnt out. So I was thinking of adding another live day, or late night live or whatever, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I think that would add a little stress to what I already have going on. Okay, I need to add. Where am I going for this? But it is what it is, and I'll make it work. And if I think I can add it in, but right now I'm not adding it in as of right now. Maybe down the line I may do that. Let's see, what putty do I want to take? Let's go with some Tracy's. There's my Tracy line. My putty bin smells so good. Lotus. I don't want to use Lotus. Let's use some Lotus Blossom. I'll be right back. Hold on. No, I'm actually helping Mom, Sandy. I'll be right back. All right. Hey, Mia. How are you? No, I was actually talking to Mom, Mia. I always mute it. Yeah, should turn. All the way around. Yeah. And put it on tape. It's already on. Yeah, that should already be all set. What temperature? It's already set at 350. Okay. That's what you usually bake it at, yeah. You're the one that told me put it on 350, woman. hold on a minute, guys. Uh, yeah, I can't believe I'm actually functioning right now because I didn't go to bed till almost 6 o'clock this morning. So I know Ditsy's live was over by 4 my time, and then I actually stayed up a little bit longer doing some things, and then finally passed out for a couple hours. But I wanted to go ahead and start working. Oh, I've been there before, Mia. I've actually been awake for almost 48 at one point. But I was a farm kid growing up too, so I was used to that. Yeah, I had to make some moderations on my desk to be able to work on this canvas. Um, I'm not using my easel, which is kind of playing havoc with me. I'm used to having my easel, um, but I think once I get down this way some more, it'll be okay. Or I'm gonna have to figure out how to rearrange. Maybe I have to put my drills on the opposite side. Leave it on high. Everything's set. Leave it alone. Just let it bake. But yeah, so after Ditsy's live ended, I went to watch some stuff on TikTok until I fell asleep. Do what? Yeah, I told you. Just when that's almost done, I'll do the gravy, the potatoes, and the black eyed peas. Yeah, same thing with the gravy and the water for the mashed potatoes. Yeah, but I'm not going to do it till the meatloaf's just about done or done. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's in a freaking mood, and I don't know why. I didn't do nothing to her. Yeah, I have it. It actually is was a laptop desk that I took the legs off of, and that's what I use. And it has a where the laptop would sit can raise up. I think it's at 4 or 5 different angles. Um, Usually that's what I have my on my desk with my canvas on it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to move this around. I'm just gonna have to move my drills on this side of me. Um, because yeah, this is hurting my neck doing. This is hurting my neck sitting here like this. So I'm just gonna have to move things around and work a little differently than I normally work. No. Yeah. No, they're yours. Okay, so that should work. What? Yeah, well, till that's done, and then I'll do the other stuff. Okay, so give me 1 minute, guys. So, okay, so I'm gonna have to adjust the camera, and I need to go down one. Ooh. It's still adjusting things here. Where are my clips? It's just a tradition that we've always done in our family, Mia. I mean Sandy. Oh, sorry, God. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I'm mixing everybody up. I was calling the cat the guinea pigs name this morning. Um, it's just something I've always grown up eating black eyed peas for the new year. And it's a tradition that both of my mom's mom and my dad's mom did. Um, and so, but I don't know how the tradition ever started. People eating them on New Year's. Okay, so let me get this camera angled a little better. Top of the cabinet, the Kanga cabinet. They're white ones on the very top. I don't know what happened to the black ones. Remember, we've still been looking for them. We can't figure out where we've laid them. Okay, I need to move some stuff around. So I have a little bit more. Okay. And I wish this freaking thing would stop with the auto focusing. There we go. Okay, where's my Coke bar? All right. Okay, this should work better. Oh yeah, I can actually see my drills better now. I'm at the point, as long as I have my drills 99.9% where they go, I really don't care if they're straight. But, so yeah, I just wanted to do a pop-up, pretty much just gonna kind of maybe be a pop-up type of live today. I just wanted to, since the first of the month fell on, um, one of my live days, I figured, not go ahead and do this would be my first live of the new year. It was fitting that, it happened to be, New Year's Day. God, I would be 48 in 24 days. Oh, I'm old. I feel old. But I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and then So I got my canvas kitted up for your witches event, Mia, your wizards and witches. And let's see, I thought I had but it's Woodsy Witch from when Kristen Block was with Diamond Art Emporium. I was gifted this canvas, so I can't wait to work on her. But I think she's either sitting on her cat or she shoved the cat in the pumpkin. That's my thoughts. So I don't have my cat canvas yet, but I do have my wizards and witch canvas. So I have a cat canvas I can do. It's from Amazon. So I may kit this one up and just work on it in between these canvases just to give myself a break. So I thought he already came and got it. I thought he already came and got some. What? I thought he already came and got it. I don't know if he did or not. Oh, I thought he did the other week. No. Probably has. Oh my God. I swear to God, she's getting on my nerves today. I can't say nothing without her jumping at me and yell with a evil tone. I don't know what side of the bed she woke up on this morning. Wow, Mia. Yeah, this one's a square and that one is a round. I had ordered a canvas from Ever After. Yeah, she is just in one of those foul moods, Sandy, and it's. I'm going once I get this done and I get dinner finished cooking. I'm eating and gonna go into bed and just ignore her. I had ordered a canvas from I believe it was Ever After Diamond Painting. I thought it was a cat. It turns out it was a frog. So I'm thinking about doing that one for Get Your Weird On. So because I know for Phoenix Fantasy, and I believe Adam's fantasy event is in May as well. I'm doing Fiona from Dragons and Beasties that I won from the Asian event. Cat frogs. Not quite, Mia, but I like your logic. I like your thinking. Actually, I believe it says something about being weird, not caring, and everything. It's really cute. I don't know. I gotta look through all my canvases and figure out what I'm doing for Get Your Weird On. But oh my gosh. I need to sit down and really look at all the events I want to do. I still need to order, I guess, the end of the month. I'll do that. I need to order my Alice in Wonderland canvas for Adam's event, and I believe that's in April. His Alice event is in April. Hey, Diamonds and Doxies, how are you? See, I don't have the patience to do when the temperature charts. I'd start off probably doing well, and I'd say about midway through, I'm like, oh fuck it, and I'm just gonna put whatever I want, wherever I want. I couldn't keep up with that. that, and I know I can't, because I can't do cross stitch, so I know it would be a taxingness on my mind to try to do a cross stitch conversion. You know, I'm like, I have to have, okay, like when I did oh, what's that called? Berta gifted it to me. Um Witchy Basic. Witchy Basic basically was it, think of the basically a giant art dot sticker. Okay, where are they? I know they're here. Yeah. So basically, Witchy Basic was a giant one of these, an art dot sticker. So you had like the black outline, and then it just had the other was just white check marks. Oh yeah, but I know I still you follow. I know you have to follow a chart. You know, for the temperature chart. Yeah, see, my brain would get tired of that, and it would just do whatever it wanted after a point. But so Witchy Basic was basically, that I outlined the black, and oh my god, I forget what size the canvas is, but I did the whole background in 310. That's where me and 310 really we started to not become friends anymore. Um, but yeah, so that was just like a basic, but like basically like a big art dot sticker was, and I designed the color in it. But if I have to follow a chart, to put the temperatures, no, mm, my ADD, ADHD, OCD, dyslexic brain would not allow me to do that. Oh, cool. I never, yeah, okay, do it for your birthday. I know I see some people saying they were going to do theirs by how many pages they read and read a month or whatever, something like that. But yeah, so but yeah, I couldn't do that though. That would just, drive me crazy. I mean, it's easy for me to follow, a regular canvas working on it, and putting the drills where they're supposed to go. But when I have to follow like the whatever the temperature chart is for that time, or putting like you're saying you're going to do birthdays or whatever and all. Yeah, I would mess up somewhere. It would come out looking like the Hot Mess Express. Anyway, so let's see. Oh, we're already over an hour. Wow, where did that hour go? Didn't see. It doesn't seem like I've been live an hour already. Um, but so yeah, um, so far I've only, like I say, set 2 goals for the year. I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just set goals, um, or tasks that I need to do. At some point. Um, but yeah, I don't, cause I, I stopped setting New Year's resolutions years ago because I never kept up with them. Hey Teresa, how are you? Yeah, I stopped setting New Year's resolutions years ago and I started setting goals instead. Um, a lot easier because at least if you set a goal and you don't achieve that goal when you wanted that to achieve that goal, you can always they were good. I still got some having tonight for dinner too, so but they turned out really good. Um but yeah, I soaked them overnight Monday, cooked them on Tuesday, and we had them yesterday, some yesterday, and we're having some today. But we usually get dry beans and do them. So it's all in the soaking though, soaking them overnight. So, but no, I have um I have two goals set for right now. Like I say, one is to have all my whips done by the end of the year. Again, that's a goal that I keep and set for the past 2 years. So this will be the third year for that. My other one is to do events that make me happy and I feel welcome and I don't have to jump through a million hoops. Um, you know, and I'm one. It's all well and good if an event is you can win a prize or whatever, but that's not why I enter events. I enter events for the camaraderie, making new friends, seeing what everybody's working on, and if I have questions, I know I can ask them in the group, or if somebody else has got a question, maybe I can help them with. Um, that's why I like entering, the events. Um, and that's what I love about the diamond painting community because there's so many good communities inside the larger community. It's like I think of it as like a state. Each state has its own, counties, and then those counties have towns inside of them. So it's like you got the diamond painting as a whole, um, is be the state, and then you got all these different little groups. They're the different counties and towns and stuff like that. That's just how my brain thinks of it, but my brain's not normal anyway. What really? What is normal? You know? Yeah. What's normal? What does normal really look like? You know, I don't think anybody really does know that answer. Or what to actually say. That normal is. I guess society as a whole just decided, oh, this is what's normal. This is what's not normal. You know, but mom must be watching one of this. Oh yeah, she's watching Sister Act 2. I thought that's what I heard. Um, but yeah, so it's just how my brain logically works. When the squirrels aren't running amok. You know, but somebody was talking about that. I was out somewhere the other day and I heard somebody talking about being normal. Their child isn't normal, or because, and they were talking because their child is on the autism spectrum, that he's not normal right in front of him. I'm like, what really is normal? You know? And for one, I thought to myself, you shouldn't really be talking about that, him like that in front of him, because he's only 4, so he's going to think, mommy says this, so it's got to be true. But I digress. Um, but anyway, so I just turned and walked the other way because I almost wanted to punch that mama in her face, but I had to remember I was in public and I can't rock prison orange. You know, so, but anyway, I wonder what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. I wonder if I could burn tomorrow. Oh no, I gotta go to the bank tomorrow. So it has to be after that. Yeah, I just be me. Um, and I'm like, if they don't like me, they don't like me. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, or everybody's shot of vodka or whiskey, whatever. But I am who I am, and I'm not changing who I am for somebody. I had an ex that tried to make me change. He soon quickly found out what a country Maryland redneck is. Um, and when you push her buttons too far, where she'll tell you to go. Um, to this day, if he sees me in public, he, he detours down another aisle, or he will cross the street just to get away from me. And I didn't touch him, didn't lay a hand on him. All I did was tell him, and he didn't like that. Okay, my desktop screen is gone. Might be reset, fixing itself. But anywho, yeah. So okay, what is that triangle? Number 37. Oh, it fixed itself. Okay. But yeah, he quickly. Oh yeah, Mia. I did. I actually. I told him, just how it was going to be, and if he didn't like it, where he could go. Um, I think we only lasted about another 2 weeks, and I told him I told him get out. I didn't want to see him anymore because he was narcissistic basically. He was the one that told me that women are not supposed to be on social media at all. and wanted me to quit my YouTube and get rid of my um, Facebook and um, all that. There you go. More with this. Oop, nope. Up one. There we go. Yeah. So. Yeah, he found it. Yeah, I mean, he found out, and he found out he couldn't. And yeah, I started thinking the same way, Leanne. Um, but yeah, he quickly found out about that. Um, but from what I understand from a friend of mine that used to be friends with him, he finally found someone that is the same as him, and they seem to mesh well together. She said. She killed him with kindness just to find out what was going on with him, so she could tell me, um, that I didn't have to worry because he actually kind of stalked me for a while, even after that. Because he wanted, he kept begging, trying to beg me back, and I wouldn't go. Um, like, yeah, no, no, mm-mm. You done burnt your bridge here. There's no coming back. You know. Do what, Mom? Oh, but let's see. Okay, we're almost at the hour and a half. Um, I may try to push it to the 2 hour mark today. I think. I don't know. I know like I say, I'm tired. But I'm trying to make myself stay up for a while. Um, just so I don't throw my normal sleep pattern off. Um, because I gotta run an errand tomorrow. So, well, it's just not far from the house, so it'll be all right. Um, Anywho, plus Mom's got the meat cooking. I gotta make the sides, which basically just heat them up in the microwave, because they're already done, pretty much. And make mash. I'm making instant mashed potatoes, so. I think I'm doing good on this for my very first Chuck Penson, and I know they're confetti heavy. So I mean, there's a little color blocking in the sky, that I see right now, but I think I've been oh my God, May it'd be 6 years I've been diamond painting, and so I've actually gotten a lot faster and able to do larger sections at a time. Used to be I would only do a 3x3 section. Um, but now, I'll do anywhere from the 3x3 all the way up to think this paper is 6x6, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got my Ticket to Ride and Blinging in the New Year papers coming from Kerwin and Crashly. And I got this one with that comes with the different. I think it's like 4 of each different size that papers. Um, so they got the bigger sheets in there. So I want to try that. Um, when I'm working. Um, and all that. So, but yeah. So let's see. And Thursday's live. Or no, Tuesday's live. Sorry. Why am I saying Thursday when today is Thursday? Gee, that's how tired I am, y'all. I am mixing days up. I'm like, Tuesday's live. I'll probably work on Woodsy Witch. Why aren't you coming off? There we go. And then alternate these back and forth because Year of the Horse Ticket to Ride is about a 12-week event, and then Year of the Horse, um, yeah, Mia, I'm still in my PJs from last night, and I just threw a sweatshirt over top of my shirt I slept in, put a bandana on, and yeah. But I don't know if you can see my eyes still feel puffy, and just as um Ditzy was starting to end her live, my eyes got so heavy feeling and were hurting, and yeah, I almost canceled today, so but I'm like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and go live. And I'm like, because I'm one, messy hair, don't care, type. I just pull it up in my bandana. Um, but like I say, I probably won't. Yeah, I'll probably be here a little bit longer. We're just at the hour 30, so I may try to get to 2 hours. We'll see. Um, Not 100% sure. Because if I start making mistakes, then I know it's time for me to put the diamond painting away and walk away. Um, but so far so good. I've not made any mistakes yet. Excuse me, guys. Whew. But yeah, so it's coming along, and like I say, I just got to get myself used to. I have my drills on the right side of me now instead of the left. Hey, Min. How are you, Min? Oh yeah, Teresa, me too. I was there for the whole Ditsy's whole life. I didn't, I was there for the whole life. Which I wasn't sure I was going to make the whole live. I thought I was probably going to crash out midway, which that shocked me that I didn't. Because I had already I had not been sleeping the past 2 nights because it was real we had a couple real windy nights, and I don't sleep good when it's really windy. And um yeah, um but so I'm still recovering from that, and then staying up till almost 5:36 o'clock this morning. Yeah, because I was still up another about hour and a half after Ditsy's live ended last, almost 2 hours after Ditsy's live ended last night. But I guess I can do that stuff because I was so used to doing it growing up as a country, girl living on the farm. We raised chickens, so there were times that we were up moving chickens 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So um, but it's okay because after I get done dinner, I'll probably crash out for a while because what's like Thursday? Um, it's usually about I don't. Oh, Tammy's alive tonight, I think. So I can get a nap in before she goes live today. Um, but no, it's not been in there, but maybe a half an hour. Oh no, I'm saying I think it's only been in there maybe a half an hour. So hold on, guys. I can do something. Oh, what's this? What? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, I was talking to mom. So she was in the other room, so I was yelling, and I didn't want to yell through the microphone is very sensitive on this device. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. I hate that. I hate when I get those sneezing attacks. Cause I had one the other night, and oh my god, I sneezed so hard. Thank you, Mia. I bit my tongue. Yeah, God, that hurt. It was the tip of my tongue too. Normally, I'll bite the side of my tongue sometimes when I sneeze like that, but the other day I bit the tip. Teresa, I don't know. I'm not sure who is uh after I mean, I usually do about an hour to 2 hours sometimes, and I'm not sure who's if I get off here about I know Joanna used to be on Color and Chat with Joanna. She used to be live at 5, but she doesn't do those anymore. Um, but other than that, I don't know. I know is Tammy at 6? Okay, she's at 6 my time. Okay. So Tammy would be next, Teresa. Mia, can you grab Tammy's link and put in the chat for because I don't know if Teresa knows who we're talking about. Diamond painting with Tammy MMD or NMD. I always mix the M and the N up on her channel name. Yeah, she is so sweet. I love her to death. Um, I love Tammy to death. But um, yeah, it is, man. It's the holidays, like you say, are nice, but it is good to get back into a normal everyday groove, basically. Uh, so I'm kind of making myself do things that I know I have to do. Um, Thank you, Mia. Um, yeah, so she'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Teresa. Um, I don't know why I thought she went live at 8 my time, Mia. I don't know why I was thinking that. I guess like the holidays have just got I guess my brain's all mixed up. Um, I need to go back and finish watching all the Christmas premieres. I think I'm like 3 in right now. Um, but I had family in town, so that's the only reason I missed them this year. So normally I and thank you to everyone, Artemis and all them. If they reached out to me because they didn't he hadn't heard from me in a couple days, and I hadn't been around, and it was because I had family in town and was spending time with them. Um, so, but yeah, I kind of went MIA during the Christmas premieres, and people were reaching out, checking on me and everything. See, that's what I love about this community too. That when someone goes MIA for more than a day, they normally would. Everybody's reaching out, looking and finding out what's going on. Uh, you know, I know I should have put a message up on my Facebook and my YouTube, but it was unexpected. I didn't know they were coming to town, and hadn't seen them in 15 years. So it was a nice present, for the holidays. Yeah, she is. After we get back from the bank. No, I forgot tomorrow was the second. that is, I was thinking that the third was, we still had a day till the third. I don't know why I've either lost a day or I'm adding a day or I don't know. It's been crazy. I'll either think that I've missed a day or I will add a day in somewhere that doesn't exist. Oh, her name's Sharon, but a lot of people just call her. Uh, oh God, I forgot her grandfather. I think it was her grandfather or great grandfather. He used to call her Skinny Minnie. So a lot of my family calls her by her nickname. Everybody calls me Mutter, Teresa. Nobody really uses my first name. They either call me MUTTNUTT, Mutter, um, Mutts. I have one friend, she calls me Mutternutter. I have one that calls me Mutton Stuffing. So yeah, the reason I don't use my real name on here pretty much is because in a lot of the lives that I hang out in the groups I hang out in, there's about 10 or 15 Michelles. So I'm one of the I think it's only one or two of us though that spell ours with the one L. But uh, yeah, she called me Mutton Stuffing. She was a friend of mine from another chat program. And I don't know why she ever started calling me that, but I got my Muttnut nickname actually came from a good friend from that same chat program um, that we've since lost to throat cancer. Um, we were all hanging out in his chat room. Now think of okay, this chat room. Kind of think of Yahoo back in the day when Yahoo had chat rooms, and you could turn your camera on, and you could mic up with each other, stuff like that. This program was same as that. And we were all hanging out and talking about, all the different nationalities that we were and all that. And somebody said they were like Heinz 57 sauce. And I said, I don't know about that. I'm a mutt. You know, you call a mixed breed dog a mutt. Except nowadays mixed breed dogs are designer dogs, and yeah, that's a whole nother ball of wax. Um, and he says, I don't know about that, but you're a nut. And about a couple hours later, we were all chatting, and he comes back and he says, I've got a nickname for you. And he called me MUTTNUTT. Um, and so um, that was, oh my God, my oldest niece is what, 24? She'll be 24 on the 15th. So that was like 23, 22, 23 years ago. I got that nickname, and I've used it ever since. It's kind of my way of keeping his memory alive and it with me at all times. So um, but yeah, so that's and then Nyx from Nyx's Notions, Nyx Dark Sky could not for the longest time could not say my name. She could not say MUTTNUTT with her Louisiana accent. She could not say MUTTNUTT. So she started calling me Mutter. So that's how Mutter came about. Was from Nyx. And actually, matter of fact, this is one of Nyx's trays that I had personalized. I'm trying not to spill the drills. I had it personalized with the name Mutter. And then she set the cover bar with it as well, the cover minder bar, which you can get these from Nyx. And that's what they're made for. To if you work on an easel, you can sit your tray on it. Um, the For me, it would be Tammy. The link that Mia put in, it would be her live. I don't know if there's anybody before her or not. Okay, Mama. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up my live here in another 10, 15 minutes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You wanted it to kind of steam itself for a while. That's why you put the cover on it. Ain't nothing like a good old meatloaf. Oh my gosh. Now, when we make ours, we do usually do a gravy over ours. I know a lot of people put the tomato paste on theirs or tomato sauce over theirs. My grandmother, would do it both ways. she would do the tomato over it, tomato paste or sauce, and or she'd do gravy over them. I love meatloaf. Yeah, I didn't think there was anybody in between um my Thursday live and hers at all, Mia. I don't know. Um I have just a few, the few people I watch on certain days, and now, Mia, your next live is when you go live again. It's a regular live, right? Or is it your 8-hour live? I forget when you do. When is your 8-hour live for January, Mia? Because I always try to make sure I'm there. Even if I do fall back, when you go live, I'm just usually just waking up, and at some point I fall back asleep for a little while. But I can it's like I know I'm asleep, but for some reason, my brain or my subconscious, I can still hear your live in my brain, even though I know I'm asleep. Okay, Mia. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I try to keep my schedule of what where and what I'm watching, and I try to keep track of all that. And I just turned my light pad off. Why'd my light pad go? Oh, because I unplugged my light pad. Oh, come on. God, it's one of them days. See, crazy. What is that not coming on? Okay, I'm touching the button on the top, but I had to use the button. I had to tap it on the bottom. Okie dokie. What time are you thinking about going live tomorrow, Mia? If you do. Oh, Mom, stop. See, I knew that would come out in her. Smartass! I swear to God. Because I might have to catch, if I'm still out and about running errands, I may have to catch the replay. But no, I gotta go pay bills tomorrow. I gotta go pay the rent, the electric, and the gas bill. Oh, I'll be home. Yeah. I'll be home in time for that, Mia. Yeah. Or I'll be just maybe a few minutes late. Um, but you know me, I'm always usually a little fashionably late anyway. I might go to McDonald's. I think I got some points I can use at McDonald's. Okay. um, yeah, I'll just arrive fashionably late. I'll be that friend. I'll be the one that's fashionably late. But anyway, so no, so probably gonna finish this color up, and then I'm going to go finish making dinner. Mom did the meatloaf, so I'll do the side dishes. And then, oh, next door coming home. Well, I seen a car pulling in, and I didn't know who it was. Um, then, like I say, I'll be live again on Tuesday. As of right now, I don't think there are any days in the month of January that I won't be live on my normal day, unless something happens to come up. But anyway, so we got much more to do with this color than she don't like being on camera. She won't, Teresa, she won't get on camera. Sorry, I didn't see your when you posted it. My Stay Garden screen is laggy. So I have, if you see me look back and forth, it's because I got StreamYard's chat over here and then the YouTube chat over here. So that's why I keep looking back and forth. Yeah. But okay, Teresa. Yeah, that's, and you're where again? Because Oregon's a good ways away. um, that's a long ways away. I have family that used to live in Oregon, but I was little when they lived there, so I never got to go see them. Oh, okay, okay. So you're like right in the middle of the United States, then. Okay. I'm like so East Coast. I'm only about an hour from the ocean. Here, Ocean City, Maryland, which is right on the Atlantic Ocean. It's a 10-mile stretch. It's a 10-mile island on the ocean. Um, or Chincoteague, Virginia, which is right on the ocean as well. I'm in Maryland. I'm about 4-ish hours southeast of DC. I'm If you know Color and Chat with Joanna that was on Ditsy's Live last night, me and her live, she's in Delaware. Me and her live an hour apart from each other. So me and her are both, almost right on, well, she almost is on right on the ocean where she lives. She's about 15 minutes from the ocean. Yeah, I know you were saying that, Mia. Um, yeah, but I'm like, I mean, if well, I need to look it up because I think we have bingo tomorrow at the library. I wonder if Mom wants to go to that. I don't know. It depends on what the weather's like tomorrow. But yeah, I actually have friends that live right on the ocean. Actually, they live in a condo in Ocean City, which Ocean City, um, think of Ocean City like Ocean City, New Jersey, basically. You have like the boardwalk, and you have all the hotels and the condos and you have all these shops and amusement places and mini golf courses and all that. I'll probably have this one done later tonight, Mia. Um, so, um, but this canvas is probably going to take me longer to do the squares because it's so confetti heavy. I mean, I'm used to doing confetti, but I got to get used to the amount that a Chuck Penson has. Um, a Chuck Penson is very confetti heavy. Um, but when it's done, I've seen some. I haven't seen this one completed, but I've seen some of the other Chuck Pensons completed, and they're just so gorgeous. Oh, that's right. I'll be able to do the check along this year because I don't think you need a new start for the check along. And that'll take this into with the year with Cat's Year of the Horse, because the horses are way down there in the other corner in the corner on the other side. Um I may be to them by the end of the by January, I mean June, July, or August. Um but so I could actually do the check along with this canvas. Because what I mean, I try when I do a canvas, I pick a canvas for an event. Oh, poor Leanne. Oh, that cat loves a box. Mom had a box over on her bed, and the cat took it over. Um, but poor Leanne. Oh, I can see it now. She's gonna chunk that canvas at some point. Yeah, yeah. Year of the Horse is a year-long event. So this one is tied to that, but it's also tied right now, not only to Year of the Horse, but to Ticket to Ride as well. And then I don't know if there's any other than Year of the Horse. I gotta see if there's an event, if there's any events going on in February that I could tie. Oh yeah, I can. I could tie it into Tia's Love is in the Air event because this canvas just all my country love for the country is in this canvas. The geese, the ducks, the pond, the fishing boat, little fishing boat, the horses, the tree, the woods, and all. I'm a country girl, so yeah, this is love for me. This canvas is love for me. So I know in February I could tie it to more than one event. Um, I need to look about March. Is it? I can't remember when the check along is. So I got to look that up. I know that's Mindy and all them. Um, I need to figure out what I'm pulling out for Christopher Colossa's Rude Retro Cult Classic. Um, I need to look and see what I got for that. Um, or maybe I need to order some. I don't know. But I'll check that out. I can do that, no problem. But yeah, so as the months go on, there may be some months that I'll only have this one tied to one event. Um, but like I said, I try to at least tie it to more than one when I pick a canvas. Um, I try to, what they say, double dip. Well, sometimes I double dip, triple dip, and more dip. But you know, But if I can do the check along, if I do it, it would be the very first time I've ever done the check along. So I just had never. I mean, I've had this canvas for about 2 or 3 years. Um, might be 3. Because I won this from an event, but I just never. Hold on, Mama. I'll be there in a minute. Okay, I'm wrapping up my live now. I'll be there in a minute. Um, yeah. So but so this is what I got. Why is my? There we go. So that's what we got done today. And I'll finish this out later, and then I think what I'm going to do with this one is because I've got 3 rows of release paper. I may just continue working down to here, to the 3rd row, and then move over. Do 3 sections, and then at a time, and move over. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. But so yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you everybody that popped in today. And I hope everybody has a good new year. And this year, it's not a dumpster fire roller coaster ride like mine was last year. But till then, I will catch everybody in Tammy's live, or J Rob, or Tia, or Tima. I think Nyx comes back this week. I think her and Anita are back. Okay, Sandy, you take care. And I'll catch you when Nyx is back, or in one of the other lives we go to. Yeah, you do the same, Mia. I hope you have a great 2026 as well. You're welcome, Leanne. And Teresa. Until then, hugs, love. I'll catch everybody on Tuesday. Bye, y'all.